Hello, dog lovers. This is Agatha, a friend of Arthur's. I will be discussing today's video about dog training. Want to know the best ways to train your dog? Welcome, fellow canine enthusiasts. Today, we embark on a journey into the world of dog training, a skill that's as much about us as it is about our four-legged friends. We'll explore popular training methods, shedding light on why some work better than others. We'll also delve into the fascinating world of breed-specific training, because, let's face it, a Chihuahua isn't a German Shepherd. Stay tuned to discover the secrets of effective dog training. Ever heard of the saying, consistency is key? Well, it applies to dog training too. Imagine you're learning a new language. If your teacher changes the meaning of words every other day, you'd be confused, right? Same goes for your furry friend. If you use down to make them lie down one day, then use it to make them stop jumping the next. They'll be scratching their heads in confusion. Consistency in commands and actions is vital. It's not just about the words you use, but also your tone, body language, and even your mood. Dogs are incredibly sharp. They pick up on subtle cues and remember them. In fact, it's often said that dogs are better at remembering their training than their owners. Now, how's that for a punchline? Remember, your dog is always learning, so make sure you're teaching them the right things. Now let's talk about the power of positivity. Yes, it works with dogs too. Positive reinforcement is a popular method of dog training wherein we reward good behavior, which encourages our furry pals to repeat it. It's like planting a seed of good habits in their minds and watering it with treats, praise, and love. It's a win-win situation, really. The dog learns to behave and you get a well-mannered buddy. But how do we use rewards properly? Well, timing is key. Reward your dog immediately after they perform the desired action. If you wait too long, they might not associate the reward with the behavior. It's like getting a medal for a race you ran last year. Kind of confusing, isn't it? Also, keep the rewards varied. If you're always doling out the same treat, your dog might lose interest. So mix it up. Sometimes a simple pat on the head or a cheerful good boy can be just as rewarding as a doggy biscuit. Remember, it's not about bribing your dog into behaving. It's about teaching them that good behavior leads to good things. So don't hold the treat in front of them like a carrot on a stick. Instead, let the reward be a pleasant surprise that follows their good behavior. With positive reinforcement, dog training can be a treat for both you and your furry friend. Just like humans, each dog breed has its own unique traits and behaviors. Now let's dive into the fascinating world of dog breeds and how understanding them can significantly impact your training approach. Starting with the Labrador Retriever, America's favorite breed, known for their friendly and outgoing nature. Training a lab is like teaching a child who is always eager to learn. Their love for food and play makes positive reinforcement a breeze. However, remember to keep those treats healthy to avoid any extra puppy pounds. Moving on to the German Shepherd, a breed with a serious work ethic. These guys are known to be quick learners and excel in obedience training. But don't let their intelligence fool you. They can sometimes outsmart their owners by learning how to open doors or escape their crate. So keep those training sessions challenging and engaging. Next up, the ever-so-stubborn Bulldog. Bulldogs can be a bit like that one friend who refuses to ask for directions. They're determined to do things their own way, but with patience and consistency, they can be trained. Just make sure your training sessions don't coincide with their nap times, which can be, well, most of the time. Then we have the Border Collie, the Einsteins of the dog world. These herding dogs are highly intelligent and require mental stimulation as much as physical exercise. Incorporate puzzle toys or agility training to keep their minds sharp. Remember, a bored collie is a mischievous collie. Lastly, let's talk about the charming and mischievous Beagle. They're ruled by their nose and often follow interesting scents, making recall training a must. However, be prepared for some stubbornness. It's like trying to convince a kid that broccoli is more interesting than ice cream. Remember, understanding your dog's breed can make your training sessions much more effective. So whether you're training a Labrador or a Beagle, patience, consistency, and a good sense of humor will certainly be your best friends on this journey. Before we wrap up, let's talk about a few things you should avoid doing during your training sessions. First off, never use negative reinforcement. This includes scolding or punishing your canine companion when they make a mistake. This only serves to create fear and distrust and is unlikely to result in the behavior you desire. Inconsistency is another big no-no. Sending mixed signals confuses our four-legged friends. If you let your pup jump on the couch one day and then scold them for it the next, they won't understand what you want from them. Lastly, avoid setting unrealistic expectations. Remember, every dog is unique and they learn at different paces. It's not a race. Patience and understanding are key. And remember, training should be a fun and rewarding experience for both you and your furry friend. Avoid these pitfalls, and you'll be on your way to having a well-trained pup in no time. Well, that's a lot to take in, isn't it? But don't worry, with patience and consistency, you'll get there. To recap, we've covered some key points that should guide you on this journey of training your furry friend. Firstly, consistency is your best friend. Remember, your dog is a creature of habit, and maintaining a steady training routine will help them understand what you expect of them. Next, we discussed the magic of positive reinforcement. Rewarding your dog for good behavior will encourage them to repeat it, turning training into a fun and rewarding experience for them. We also delved into understanding different breeds. Every dog is unique, and their breed can heavily influence their learning style. Be patient, be adaptable, and remember, every dog learns at their own pace. Lastly, we touched on the don'ts of dog training. Avoid confusion, frustration, and negativity. Keep the atmosphere light and positive. We hope these tips help you and your dog have more successful training sessions. Happy training! I hope you enjoyed today's video and enjoyed me as the narrator. Please like and subscribe.